Hey, Direct Steve here with another video. Today I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment on FIFA with Newcastle United. So you can see in 12th place sitting there is Newcastle United back in the Premier League. So I wanted to do a little test to see how they would do. I mean, it's looking this season as we're standing, they are top of the league of the Championship, and I'm a Newcastle fan as well. So I wanted to do a little experiment to find out how they would do if we put them with exactly the same team. I know they're going to make a few changes come the summer, and Rafa Benitez may or may not be in charge. He probably will. Hopefully will. I pray he will. But yeah, I wanted to find out how they will do. So I want to do the same scenario as I do usually. I'm going to do intervals of 10, 20, 30 and 38 games to find out how they've done and have a check on the results, see how the players are doing. But yeah, let's get into it. I'll meet you at the 10 game stage. Okay, so going into the 10th game of the season, as we can see, they're doing relatively badly. They're in 17th place, as you can see there. They've lost so far 6 of their 10 games. They managed to win 2 and draw 2. So they're doing well above the relegation zone. I was hoping they'd be about mid-table with the team they've got. But there is 1 or 2 additions that need to be made at the end of the season, as any Newcastle fan probably knows. But at the moment they're predicting that they're going to be about 17th place 10 games in. So I wanted to have a quick look at how the season's going for them so far. Let's have a look at the fixtures. I want to see what games they've won or what games they've drawn. So you can see they've lost 3-2 to Arsenal there. And they've lost, well, they drew 1-1 with Southampton. Lost 2-1 to Everton. Have a look there. Lost 3-0 to Leicester. Well, Leicester were the champions last year. Not doing so good this year. Well, they beat Watford 2-0. And can you see their last win there? Lost 2-0 to Chelsea, lost 2-1 to Liverpool. So they've played some big games there. They've played some of the top teams. So I couldn't find out whether one. Put in the comments if you could see what their other win was. But they've won 2 games at least, and they have had big games. So they're not ones that they would expect to win. So they might be doing better than they thought. Okay, so I'll meet you at the 20 game mark and we can see how they're doing from that point. So moving into the halfway stage of the season, the 20 game mark, we can see Newcastle is sitting second off bottom, 19th place with 16 points. Only propped up by, let's have a look, it's Bournemouth, the team I'm using to simulate. Isn't going too well for my team here, but Newcastle is sitting in 19th place there with 12 losses, 4 draws and 4 wins. So it's not going too well. Please don't give me hate for this because, yeah, you could say that it could be quite predictable with them being a championship squad, but I did give them the September transfer window and they did make 1 or 2 dealings. There weren't massive dealings, there were pretty much unknown players. But yeah, they've still got Rafa in charge as well. But they're sitting in 19th place there. Hopefully they do pick up a few more points. They're 3 points off the relegation zone, but with a worse goal difference. But if they get them 3 points, they are close to everybody else. There's only, 7 points and it's a 12 points. It's a 12th place. 6 points. Yeah, 6 points in it between 12th and 19th. So, no, 7, I was right the first time, sorry. But yeah, so they're pretty close. But rejoin me at the 30 game mark where hopefully they've managed to scrap themselves out after another transfer window. But we'll see. I'll meet you there. So, as you can see, I've got a bit of an apology to make. I missed the 30 game mark. I got a bit ahead of myself. And we're now on to the actual 31 game mark. So we're even close to the end of the season with only 7 games left. And Newcastle are sitting in a rather respectable 13th place. And I have to say, if I was to take it to go for next season, I would take 13th place for the first season back. Obviously, in a couple of seasons' time, I want to be a bit high with Newcastle. But if we weren't going to go in the Premier League next year, I would very happily take 13th place. Obviously, it can change again in 7 games' time. But they've built up a bit of a lead ahead of that relegation zone. So it doesn't look as if they'll get relegated. It does look as if they're going to survive in the Premier League. And like I say, I'd very happily take 13th place. We've only won 9 games, which is less than a third of our games. But we've drawn 7. And like I say, minus 12 goal difference. I would take that. I'm happy with that. But join me again at the end of the season, 38 games, and we'll see where they finish. Hopefully in the top 10. But we'll wait and see with that one. See you then. Okay, so we're at the end of the season there, and we can see, congratulations to you, Newcastle United. You managed to stay safe, or we managed to stay safe, at 16th place. So unfortunately, at the end of the season, they did drop in form the last 7 games, and have dropped to 16th place with 38 points, so only just above the relegation zone. And unfortunately, unlucky for the Mackhams, Sunderland are going down with 30 points. Well, and they lost 20 games, the same as us, but we managed to win a few more games instead of drawing them, well, 4 more games actually, so that was quite good. So I would happily take that 16th place. I wouldn't happily take that, but first season back, I'm not expecting a whole lot. I am expecting to be lower table to 10th, between 10th and 17th. I don't think we'll go straight back down. That's if we're coming back up after today's result. I can confirm we have played Fulham today and we got smashed by Fulham. Not pleased about that, but that's a different video. I can confirm that, yeah, we did survive. And when I want to go quickly to the squad review. So Perez was the top scorer with 7 goals. Matt Ritchie with 6. Mohamed Diame with 6. And a few of the new signings there, 5 and 3. So there's a few of them chipped in there. The player of the season was, in fact, the new player, which I can't pronounce his name there. We'll go with Kwikwi and Moses Simone. In fact, all of the new players that they signed this season were average the best players there. John Joe Shelby getting a decent rating there. Let's have a look. Did anyone? No sending offs in the whole of the season. That's surprising. Check Tiote there. Check Tiote was featured quite heavily in there. I know he's already gone, but he managed 2 assists. Matt Ritchie with the most assists. So that's how it was looking. They did quite well, as I say. They managed to survive, and I'm happy with that. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.